winning record versus NickDistrict, though the data that we have available is a little bit outdated right here. So, yeah, I think it suggested that it was like 0-2, but I think these two may have played a little bit more than that. Okay. So, despite not having a full picture here, I think we can say for certain that Nick has a slight advantage in the matchup. And the question now is going to become, has Nick played SLASHY since this dude's come up? Because it does feel like SLASHY has been improving quite a bit. Solid damage here from these low percentage combo strings as well. SLASHY really feels no need to do anything other than neutral there. It's disjointed enough so that it can't knock away the soccer ball and even clank with that neutral beam projectile too. So yeah, toss it out. It doesn't clank with soccer ball if it hits you in the head though. I will note that.
No, this is not soccer. We cannot just do a header.
Oh, those Sans Undertale, that big old noggin,
yeah.
You'd think he might be able to.
You could give it a go, but you might just get a concussion. Maybe a skull fracture.
Yeah, I always call it the medicine ball sometimes because I swear to God, there's weights in that.
Absolutely. The way it just sends people off, it's like, okay, guess I just got hit by a giant ball. I knew a kid once who kicked the medicine ball and broke his toe.
Oh my God, that is...
Fully,
you did it to yourself, first of all.
Because, get this, thought it was a soccer ball.
Oh, okay, all right. If it wasn't like colored, because usually the medicine balls are like colored, they're like yellow or red depending on the weight, while soccer balls tend to be white. So
someone
if
put
it was,
a little cover over it just to make it, you know.
Okay, not his fault.
Yeah, not
his fault.
Not exactly his fault, but why are you going around kicking random balls?
Yeah. You could have just like had one of like those concrete target balls as well.
Exactly.
All right, we're not going to connect with that back here, so no easy percentage string from SLASHY. Instead, Nick can tend to be a little bit defensive in these spots at low percentages and just force SLASHY to hit buttons. And you see a little bit of a smile right there from SLASHY's side getting called out from that air dodge. It really is on him to make something happen in this matchup.
Time here to catch that roll in with that looked like down tilt. It's impossible with the crazy angles that Wii Fit just has in this.
Yeah, it's very odd. That down tilt's a great tool that can be used to definitely snipe out those options at edge. SLASHY, we're showing some of his trademark patience, I feel. SLASHY's one of those players that, even if he's down a stock, he still has the vibes. He'll still camp you out a little bit.
He's willing to wait.
Yeah.
Look for the perfect little moment to just go in and get something that he likes. And sadly, just wasn't enough there, getting hit by the F-tilt from behind?
We'll call it that. No, I think you're right. That was the F-tilt, yeah.
Might as well just call it, I was about to say neutral tilt, but that's just a jab.
I'm going to steal that one eventually. I'm definitely going to use the term neutral tilt once or twice.
It's just one of those where it's like, it's technically correct.
Yes, the best kind of correct.
But would it make someone on Twitter mad? Maybe.
I hope so. No deep breathing on Nick's end. And SLASHY, it feels like we're getting a few too many of these neutral air approach options. Like, I get why we're doing it, trying to clank with the projectiles. But the problem is Nick's starting to read them. But speaking of reads, though, that was a great option right there on the platform with that smash attack. Now we have seen what this character can do with Thrupper and Rage. On Battlefield 2, I'm terrified. Absolutely. Do not let it be you, NickDistrict.
Ooh!
Why we forward smashing there, SLASHY? The dude's at 10.
Sometimes you just want to. Maybe it was meant to be an F-tilt and we were just a little too excited with it, but...
Could be.
Ooh.
Second kill screen? Yeah, that time it'll do it. No fake kill screen and option number 2.
Stretching your spine helps stimulate your body.
Every time the Wii Fit trainer has like a little fitness tip at the end of those, I get tilted for the opposing player. It's like, listen, I don't need your public health advisory after you just beat me into the ground. I need to simmer in my own hatred for a minute.
I don't need a public health advisory. I need a public health service member. Please call an ambulance.
Exactly, exactly. So, what do you think? What did you see in that matchup from SLASHY?
SLASHY? I saw a lot of patience, just waiting out all the oppressive projectiles that Wii Fit trainer can just keep on. But it was still a fairly good job there. But it was just a lot of patience, but some reckless attempts to get in.
I agree right there. You can't be reckless against NickDistrict and this Wii Fit trainer. The character is just too solid with these defensive tools. You have to go ahead and respect what this character can do. And also, we didn't see any jank.
No jank.
That's the problem from SLASHY. We need to see more jank. We need to.
That's our problem.
Yeah.
We didn't see enough jank. We didn't see enough nonsense that shouldn't happen.
Yeah. So simply make it happen.
Yeah. Come on, SLASHY. I know you got the gimmicks deep in you. You got this.
You would not play Sans Undertale if you didn't have gimmicks right there. Look at that. Actually liked that option. You missed the tech, couldn't get the jab lock, so instead he just ran forward to push Nick closer to the corner and limit his options.
Like, I'm coming with you into the corner. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it. I'm just following you.
Yeah, just making it easier to react to whether or not Nick is going to roll out a disadvantage.
Salute the sun.
Using that great mobility to get a ton of damage there. And if that up tilt had hit, Nick was definitely dead. But
Absolutely. That was an amazing juggle there by SLASHY. And just getting all this good percent very early on here against NickDistrict.
but rolled into a disadvantageous position. Nick easily able to pull the trigger on that tilt to get the kill. Up air, reversing, trying for that neutral B, but not going to connect. Instead, SLASHY, it takes 20% and gets a little bit of a berry for his troubles.
Ooh, getting the neutral special to just connect and take that stock there from NickDistrict with the neutral get-up sadly.
Yeah, neutral get up at high percent, always a slower option. Just toss out them multi-hits, toss out them lingering hitboxes in those positions. Spot dodge not going to work out on SLASHY's side that time, but the lingering neutraler certainly will. Solid strength from SLASHY. Dash attack to again, see stage control at that time. Nick landing with a disjointed down air. And I don't think we have many resources off stage anymore, so Nick has an opportunity, but instead the run off fair, a little bit too slow. SLASHY gets back to stage, but not for long. Only a 50% deficit right here, so despite SLASHY looking pretty good in this match, this is just about an even game.
Ooh, SLASHY getting the hit back with the soccer ball with that nair.
This nair is feeling like a really good tool in the matchup.
It's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. Is this a regrab? I think it is, yeah. But unable to get the back air to confirm out of that situation, so SLASHY has to reset the spot, and that gives Nick the opportunity to reset the invuln, go back off stage, and get deep breathing active. So this is dangerous. SLASHY, I feel like you got to get the stock earlier than one would like here, as this deep breathing continues to fritter away on Nick's end.
Nick getting the back throw there, but deep breathing was out of commission there, so we weren't able to get anything too crazy out of it.
But we just reset, we go back to the corner, and then roll away, and SLASHY couldn't get the punish. This is starting to look like Nick is really understands how to approach the matchup, but a little bit too slow to pull the trigger on that smash attack. And that gives SLASHY the easy punish out of shield for the kill.
Absolutely.
Yep, definitely a position where had Nick reacted quicker, or perhaps with a safer option, we might have seen the kill right there. But unfortunately, we put trainers out of shield game, definitely the character's big weakness. The character's just too slow out of shield.
Stop the battle. Be Brawler. We've been trained.
SLASHY looking a little unbothered there, taking the his first game for this set.
Yep, it's just definitely a spot where you just can't allow yourself to kind of get lost in the sauce here.
Yeah.
That was a very hard-fought match. You saw when Nick slowed it down at the end right there, that was threatening to come back at any point. SLASHY really, we need to see more of that trademark patience here.
And especially this early in the set, you don't want to get too complacent thinking, well, I got one game.
No, yeah, you do not at all want to go ahead and rest on your laurels.
Ooh, missing that grab there and getting punished with the back air.
Actually managed to get the run through in that spot. And every now and then you'll cross up a character and be like, why? I thought we couldn't do that.
Yeah, like, oh, right. I thought this was gone.
Yeah. Sakurai lied.
I thought Sakurai took away this privilege.
So much for that, though. Good parry right there from Nick. That's exactly what you need to see. I talked about the bad out-of-shield options from Wii Fit Trainer. Basically, that has to be augmented by a phenomenal parry game. That is what makes Oolong such a threat in this region, is that the parry game is on point for Oolong. We need to see the same from Nick. Good tech away. Slashy can't follow back up out of that spot.
Oh. I love the idea there by Slashy, expecting a roll in, but sadly it was a roll out.
Yep. It's full commitment, though, is the problem. If Slashy had gone for a different option that didn't have as much lag or last as long as that tool, then we could potentially have seen him get away with that for free, but instead it was a hard commitment trying for an instant kill. Just did not work out. Trying to connect with that back air there. Nick is really starting to try to take this lead to the bank.
Absolutely, until he loses the stock. And now, while he still has a fairly good lead here, I got a little scared there thinking, oh gosh, he just took the stock. But we're still good here.
I did try to crouch underneath a lot of these options. That suplex just barely managed to snatch Nick from that planking position. Bit of a clank, and then they both dash away. They both, for a split second, they shared the same
Absolutely.
wavelength.
They both neutral tilted and said, wait, go back.
Yep, out, we're done.
Yeah,
Reset the
we're
situation,
good.
we'll talk later.
Yeah.
Again,
Great chat, later.
And a little bit of a smile right there for Slash. He knows he kind of just whiffed on that dash grab. Definitely an awkward spot to find oneself in. Down air, not going to connect. So Slashy has to get a kill the honest way. Gets a landing up air, and that will take it. We have an even game. That is the X factor in this matchup. Slashy liable to steal stocks at solid percentages.
Ooh, a great spot out there to avoid the suplex and keep Slashy on his toes here.
Now this is neutral in this matchup. It's Slashy trying to fight through the minefield of projectiles with that neutral air and get those 1 or 2 hits. This character's combo strings really seem to start at like 30 or so. Like at low percentages, it's really 1 to 2 hits at most for Slashy. Stuck in the corner and using the invul.
Yeah.
Too, to burn out that whatchamacallit, the deep breathing.
Not killing, this is still Kalos.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which, this is potentially Nick's decision for Kalos here of get a high blast zone. You're not earning your cheeky little off-the-top kills.
Agreed. High blast zone and then broad stage as well, so that they can get a little bit more space to get the projectile gameplay going. Neutral air, neutral air, neutral air. Slashy has a game plan and is sticking with it. Reads the air dodge, but cannot connect with the up smash. That is, yeah, it was the right idea, but unfortunately just did not quite work out.
Oh. They're doing a little dance on the floor there, just for a little bit.
Now this is a dangerous spot here for Nick. How do we get out of the corner? So far, so good, but Slashy just has to wait while Nick resets deep breathing. Gets full state control yet again, but you gotta get that killing blow here, because if Nick gets the opportunity to get a grounded hitbox out with deep breathing, you may find yourself in an awkward situation. Back air. We're savers. And then roll away directly thereafter. Both players copacetic right there.
Sometimes you just share the same thought process, the same little brain cell.
Yeah, the single one in that position, perhaps.
The Bluetooth connected for both of them at the exact same time.
Yeah, true, exactly. So 2-1 in Slashy's favor, and NickDistrict potentially fighting for winner's side life right here. Think we're going back to Kalos?
I would hope so. Because while we still took a loss there, it was still a very good spot for NickDistrict. It was just both played neutral a little too well with each other.
Yeah, I can certainly see that.
Ooh, yeah. I was hoping he would get a punish there of like, oh, He just did that kind of out of nowhere. Please punish this.
The one thing that I'd be really interested to see here is if Nick has been paying attention to the developments that happened this week, because I swear to God, and SLASHY won Xanadu, and then there was some clips that were circulating about Brawler, and then immediately Waidu popped up with a "Hey, all of me Brawler stuff is fake" video. And I swear to God, there's a connection there. SLASHY wins his first Xanadu, and Nick just never, and Waidu just never.
Yeah.
The people need to know.
I can't go back and watch this again. I'm fixing it. We're not a me brawler, we're a me fraudster.
Could be. Ooh. That actually saved SLASHY. That's so unfortunate right there. If Nick had been able to go ahead and get the DI a little bit off stage right there with the up B and still able to recover, he could have to be up a stock right now, but instead we are back to even and SLASHY has full stage control.
Ooh, punishing the back air on shield with a very good up smash there and killing off the top.
Up B for solid damage and control right here on SLASHY's side. A little in and out using the dash speed and then the suplex to fade in and out of Nick's threat range. Suplex yet again, and this lead is starting to build. And to be honest, I feel like the one weakness in Nick's game plan is sometimes he can tilt a little bit, and we saw reel back in his chair yet again. If I'm Nick, we need to take a deep breath right here.
Yeah,
we need to take
some deep breathing.
Unironically, yeah. Instead, Nick down 2 stocks to 1. SLASHY with a big lead right here and a big stage to run away on this. I can see why Nick's tilted, because this game plan for SLASHY is very clear.
Once again, we're back into our ritual of just get in on projectiles.
And just the full smash attack right here at 71% here, Nick. In an awkward position, stuck in the corner of the back there yet again, resetting the spot, burning more of this deep breathing resource. Nick might be forced to retreat relatively quickly to try to get it back. There it is, gone immediately.
And getting the berry, but not getting a punish out of the berry. SLASHY just too good at mashing here.
And unable to actually get the deep breathing in that spot. Instead, has to go ahead and retreat to shield. And then the double thrupper. And that is all she wrote. In that position, that one whiff deep breathing, I feel like that set Nick up in a scramble situation where he just was greedy for a split second and never got a chance to recover.
Yeah, sometimes a little too much greed will just get you.
That is certainly unfortunate.
However, it's looking like SLASHY might get his next Xanadu win here in Grand Finals.
Potentially, that is yeah. I do not want to go ahead and call it early because we have a couple talented players waiting in the wings from King Robo, Pink Fresh, and now NickDistrict, all waiting for their opportunity to take out
to come in and say no, not in a row.
So yeah, I also want to highlight this interaction. So yeah, Waidu put out that video called "Surviving Me Brawler," and then somebody called him out. PT Mona, actually, another region person, called him out and said that SLASHY on Friday had said you're dead when you get hit by that. There's no DI, there's no SDI that'll save you. To switch SLASHY's